And right now at 6 o'clock, breaking news. History made in a Miami courtroom. Former President Donald Trump is arrested, then arraigned on federal charges. He's the first former president to face federal charges. It's all related to the classified documents discovered at his Mar-a-Lago home.
Trump is facing 37 criminal charges. He pleaded not guilty. Chris Wynn reports from the outside of the courthouse.
And a historic day as we cover the arrest and arraignment of former President Donald Trump. Behind me, you can see law enforcement officials continuing to block the front entrance to the courthouse. A lot of people coming out to South Florida to show their support for the former president.
I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong.
The former president maintaining that innocence Tuesday with a not guilty plea in Miami federal court, while outside a vocal court of public opinion.
This is a political persecution of our duly elected president because he did win 2020.
I just can't even believe that he would be convicted.
I want to support President Trump.
Get on the bus, traitor! Get on the bus!
While buses filled with supporters of the former president rolled in, Mr. Trump's arrival was underground out of view, as was his arrest by U.S. Marshals and arraignment before a magistrate. The former president faces 37 criminal charges, a majority for alleged violations of the Espionage Act, centering on classified documents he's accused of keeping after leaving office and refusing to return them. The case has polarized many in his own party.
It wasn't anything classified. It was newspaper clippings and some personal items presented to try to give the impression that there's all these classified documents.
If this indictment is true, if what it says is actually the case, President Trump was incredibly reckless with our national security.
What exactly was he doing with them? Did someone remind him he's not the president anymore?
In court with the former president, his personal aide, Walt Nada, arraigned on his own 6 charges, including obstruction and concealment, for allegedly moving boxes of documents at Mar-a-Lago at Mr. Trump's request.
And moments ago, Donald Trump departed Miami International Airport bound for Newark, New Jersey. The former president is expected to speak later tonight once he returns to his Bedminster resort for a fundraiser. Mr. Trump has denied any wrongdoing and has vowed to stay in the 2024 race despite the charges. Reporting live in Miami, I'm Chris Wynn. Back to you.
Chris, thank you. And just minutes after leaving the federal courthouse, former President Trump stopped at a Cuban restaurant. This is video from the famous Miami Cafe Versailles. He shook hands and took photos with dozens of supporters. You can see a Trump aide and co-defendant keeping a close presence with his boss. Trump briefly spoke at the restaurant, saying it went great in court.
I think it's a rigged deal here. We have a rigged country. We have a country that's corrupt. We have a country that's got no borders. We have a country that's got nothing but problems. We're a nation in decline, and then they do this stuff. And you see where the people are. We love the people, and you see where they are. You see the crowds and everything else. We have a country that is in decline like never before, and we can't let it happen.
And Trump is set to give a speech tonight during a fundraiser at his golf resort in Bedminster, New Jersey.